Hello and welcome to this new video tutorial of crowdsourced funding pool module for Magento 2 platform. In the previous video, we showed you the working of this particular module and the web store front end and how the customers can make a donation for the projects that the store owner has created. So this module basically helps in raising small amounts of money from a wide range of people, and basically this fund pool can be used through the online system, and the people can make the payments or the donations through the online resources. And in today's video, we'll be showing you the backend configuration of this particular module. So let me take you to the admin backend panel for the same. So here I am at the backend. So I'll be logging into my backend admin panel first. So after you've properly installed this module, you'll have this crowdfunding management on the left hand side panel here, and under that we have the manage crowdfunding project option. So this is the section wherein you'll find all of the projects that you have created, and you can add, edit or manage any of the created crowdfunding projects. So let me show you this. So this is the actual section wherein you'll find all of your created ones, and from the drop down you will be able to change the status and delete any of the projects that you have created. To add a new project, you can tap on the add project button, and this brings up the section wherein you can enter the details of the particular project that you're going to create and for which you want to have the what we say as the crowdfunding. So here you can give the name for the project. So as this is just a demonstration, so I'll just be using the example word. So let's set up the project name as example1, and we can set up the description as well as per our own requirement there. We can set up the target amount as well. Apart from that, you can set the minimum donation amount as well and the maximum donation amount as well. So we'll set up the target as the maximum donation amount. We can set up the end date for this particular crowdfunding project that we are going to create. So how many days are there for the customers to make the donations? So we'll set it up for 4 days, and we can set up an image for this particular project as well. So that image actually is a bit larger. Let me add one small image for that. So I'll edit the image as well, and after entering these details, I just need to tap on this save project here, or we can tap on the save and continue edit as well. So we have saved the crowdfunding project, and now whenever this particular project is on the store front end and people are making their donations for this particular project, so whenever any of the customers make the payments and the invoices are generated for the placed orders, all of those donors would be listed up here on the donor listing section here, as you can see. And right now we have just created it, so it's all empty here. And on the product page as well, the other customers would be able to see the particular donors who have already made the payments for this particular crowdfunding project there at the web store front end. So let me go back and let me show you the donor listing for one of the projects that we have already created and we have made a payment for as well. So this was the what we say is the crowdfunding project that we explained to you in the previous video. So let me tap the edit button, and this brings up the details for the crowdfunding project, and under the donor listing we'll get the name of the donor that was there who had made the payment. In the last video we showed you the payment for the $10,000, and the date and time is visible here for the donor listing. So that was about how to create the crowdfunding project from the admin backend. And one more thing is there, we need to configure some settings for this as well. So after you install this particular module, you need to configure it first, and then we can come to this crowdfunding management section to create our project. So now let me take you back and let me show you what different options were there, and let me show you how we can configure them as well. So for that we'll navigate to stores, then configuration. So here I'm at the configuration page, and here under the webcool block we have the crowdfunding configuration section, and here we have 4 different sections to configure. One is the general settings, then we have the label settings, then we have the theme settings, and we have the donation confirmation mail settings. So let's go through each of them one by one. So under the general settings, we have a number of options that we can configure. So the very first one is the admin name. So here we need to enter the admin name or the store owner's name. Then we have the email, and here we'll enter the email address of the store owner. Then we have the option to choose a yes or a no for the display donation details at the web store front end. So we can enable this option to display the donated details in the tab. So if we have enabled that option, then we'll have this donors option here, wherein the other customers would be able to check the different donors who have already made the donation amount or the donation for this particular what we say as the project. Then we have a yes or no option for the display donated amount. So here we can enable or disable this particular functionality to display the donated amount at the web store front end. And similarly, we have display target amount. So if we choose a yes for the display target amount, then the target amount entered by the admin would be visible to the customers at the web store front end. So as here we can see the target amount is visible, and the donated amount is also visible because we have set up a yes and a yes for the display donated amount and the display target amount as a yes. Lastly, we have the option display progress bar. So if we've enabled it, then we can have this particular donation progress bar, as you can see, the one in the blue color, and accordingly the progress bar starts working up. And after that, we'll just go to the other section, that's the label settings. And here the admin can customize the label to make the fit with the crowdfunding process or the purpose of the crowdfunding. So the donation progress label, here the admin can set up the donation progress label. So here we have the donation progress label that we have added, that's the donation progress that we have set up. Then we have the target amount label. We have the target amount label here that we have set up. Then we have the donated amount label. So here's the donated amount that has already been donated by the customers, and here we have the donated amount label for the same. And similarly, we have the enter donation amount label for that, and here we have the label for the donation amount, basically the amount that the customer is going to make for this particular project, and its label is here, enter donation amount. So that was the label settings. Then we have a theme settings, wherein we can set up the progress bar color, and we can also set up the left out amount to donate via the progress bar. So here you can set up the donated amount progress bar color and the rest amount to donate progress bar color as well. And lastly, we have the donation confirmation mail settings, and here the admin can choose the email template that would be used for sending in the email to the customers after the approval of the invoice. So whenever the invoice is being generated for the particular donation that a customer has made, then email would be sent out, and here the admin just needs to select the proper email template that would be used for the same purpose. So that was much about this configuration of the crowdsourcing fund pool extension for the Magento 2, and I hope that it helped you out. And if you have any questions or queries regarding this extension, then you can always get back to us at support@webcool.com, or you may raise a ticket at webcool.uvidesk.com. Thanks for watching this video and have a great day ahead.